Hello, welcome to Take Your Time. In this video, we are going to carry on our discussion in the custom view playlist. So in the last two videos, we have actually created one custom view and used that in an activity, as well as we have seen the different lifecycle callbacks associated with a custom view. So in this video, what we are going to do is we are going to create some custom attributes which we will be passing from the activity to the custom view and use them while inflating the custom view. So in order to do that, the first thing first, what are attributes? So if you go into this layout, right, for this activity main, all these things that you see, that layout width, layout height, ID, all these are different attributes. Now if you see that when I have used this custom view in my activity main layout, you see that there are two different image ref and text. These two are not associated with the normal attributes that we see, which are associated with the app or your tools namespaces. So in order to create these kind of attributes which are only going to be used while you are going to be dealing with your own custom view, the first thing first that you have to do is you have to go into your res folder, and there inside the values folder you have to create a file attributes.xml if it is not present already. So the file name should be attrs.xml. So and then inside the resources tag, what you have to do, you have to create a declare stylable and you have to give a name to it. So normally the guideline is for you to keep a track that these attributes are going to be used in the custom view. Normally people use the same class name which the custom view represents. So inside that, what I have done is I have created two different attributes. One is image ref, another is text. The type of image ref is a reference, so I can actually pass some MIP maps or some drawables, and the text attributes format is string. Now in order to use them, what I will definitely do is in the activity main, I will now try to use them like this. So app image ref, and I will pass the MIP map IC launcher, and app text I will pass the sample image view. Now this is how you pass those attributes that you have just created to the custom view. But what you do, so when you pass it because you want to use them, right? So basically, if I am passing this image ref, what I will do is I will take this image ref, the value of the image ref which has been passed while using this custom view, I will use them to show that particular image which has been passed. The same way, whichever text that will be passed from here, I will try to show my custom view with that image. Now in order to achieve that, what I have done is in my image view XML, custom image view XML, I have created one image view and one text view, and I have given them two IDs, ID image and ID text, and this is the basic layout. And then in my custom image view class, what I have done is the attributes that you have passed, right, you have to understand one thing: the attributes that you have passed, those are available here in this attribute set, and from the attribute set, what I have done here, I have first checked that whether the attributes set is empty or is null or not. If that is in null, then from this method context.obtain styled attributes, I have passed this attribute set and the custom image view name, which is the custom image view, which is the name of this stylable. I have passed this two information to this particular method, which is obtain styled attributes, which gives me those attributes with any kind of theming or styling that should have been done on those, that will be done by Android, and then they will give me back the attributes those are passed to the custom image view. Then with that attributes, I have just used that set image drawable, and I have used this tag which gives me the access to this particular custom attribute, and by this I get access for this particular custom attributes. And using them, I have just used my IDs which I have created while created in this particular layout, my custom view layout, and use them to inflate these images as well as text. That's it. And then at the end I just recycle those attributes. So that's in a nutshell what I have done. So I have used, so just to give a overview again, I have created them in the attributes in this file. I have used them in this way here while creating a tag for this in this layout, and then the information, the attributes that I have passed, I have used them like this to create the to use them in a way I need. Now let's see the demo. So if let me just run the app. So so as soon as when you see that I have run the app, and you see that this is the image view that is coming, and you see that this is the text view that is coming. So let us just see that whatever we have passed. So here you see that MIPMAP IC launcher is the image reference that we have passed, and sample image view is the text that we have passed, and those we can see now. So if I just change this to sample image, and let me just rerun the app. Let me just apply those changes once. So the changes I have started applying. So the build is running. Okay, now within a few moments the changes should be applied. Okay, let me rerun the app once. I think that should work. Okay, the app seems to run now, and we should see sample image instead of sample image view in the text. Okay, now it's here, sample image. So this is how normally you create a custom attribute and you pass it to your custom image custom views. So in the next video of this series, we will just what we will do is we will add our custom views dynamically to any activity or fragments or any container, and we will not use them in the layout itself statically anymore. So that's it for this particular video. If this is going to this is going to be a huge playlist. There might be 9-10 videos in this playlist, and I'm hoping by the end of this playlist you will be able to create beautiful custom views and reuse them in many other different activities, and you will learn every bit of custom views. And if you feel that this is going to be helping you, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel so that you can never miss any update that I am going to share. Thank you. Bye.